We're here for a short time. It feels like a long time, but we're here for such a short time. It is a blink of an eye. In Earth years, because the planet's been here for what, 30 billion years, give or take. In Earth years, our entire lifetime is the equivalent of 0.0000, add about a million noughts on the end, zero point 0.4 seconds in Earth years. You think that you're significant? Bullshit. You're not significant. We are an ant on an ant planet in an ant galaxy in a infinite universe. The only way we have true significance, and I mean this with total kindness, thank you, Susanna. The only way we have true significance is by choosing some kind of significance, some kind of work to dig into, some kind of thing that helps people, something where you can wake up every morning and you feel you have a mission ahead of you for the day, something that creates a change in others where they can be inspired, empowered, and feel like, gee whiz, I met Kat, I met Felicity, Liz, Susanna, and wow, she helped me out. She got me out of a rough spot. You see, if you do like coaching, let's say you're a coach, right? And you coach people with, I don't know, you coach people with confidence. I can't think of anything else right now. Not that we just sell confidence. It needs to be attached to something tangible. Let's just say that for now. You think that you just help someone to become more confident. That's not where it ends. Momentum. If you help somebody become more confident, they're going to be able to get that promotion. They're going to be able to walk away from the, from the partner who's been abusive, maybe not physically, but has put them down for the last 3-4 years. You help that person with confidence, they're then going to go and help somebody else in their day. And then that person's going to be lifted. That person's going to feel better about themselves. Maybe, from there, they're going to go and help somebody else. And before you know it, you've helped one person who's helped one person who's helped another person who helps 5 people. And before you know it, that one person. And here's the coolest thing. You're going to help people and impact their life, and you're never going to know about it. They're never going to feed back directly to you because they're already, 1,000 people down that ripple effect. But that's the universe knows that already. You're going to build up this emotional and this credit with the energy that's around us all the time. Yeah, the chi energy, that's going to feed back to you. It's freaking phenomenal. But not if we don't make a decision. This moment, here, now, is the number one time to do the opposite of what everybody is doing. Surely you can see, right? You can see what's happening around the world. You can see that fear is the message. Like, whatever you believe, conspiracy theories or not, I'll tell you this, fear is the freaking message right now. Get people small and get people accepting, well, not giving them a choice, but accepting that they can't have an income. Now, here's the clever thing, is that we've had that. We had the grants and we got the short term. We fed the primal brain. We got the bounce back loans. We got the have 10 grand for your business as a grant or whatever it is, government program. So yeah, you might have got like 30, 40 grand, 50 grand in your business account if you run a business. So you had your little short term. The government said, have this. But do you know, how much do you think 50 grand is for the government? How much do you think it is for the banks? Nothing. It's insignificant. They can print that immediately. They just change some algorithms on a computer, and all of a sudden they've got another £1 trillion in circulation. So your 50 grand now is only worth 40 grand. It's less valuable. I'll just say it direct. Right now, you need to build something that nobody can take away from you. It's not about how much money is in your bank account. You know why? Because that can be taken away from you. Taxman can take that. Right? They can be taken away in a heartbeat. Boris Johnson, if you're living in the UK, can make one announcement and your business is closed with immediate effect. I mean, that's the world that we're living in right now. It's crazy. So right now, more than anything, it's time to get your shit together. Because by doing that, what you're empowering yourself to do and giving yourself permission to do, I give you permission right now. This is permission for you to get your shit together in any way that you need to. Whatever it takes to do that, this is permission in this moment. And build something that nobody can take away from you. Something within, and it can be a number of things. You learn how to sell. I teach sales. Yeah? I give people a skill that will last them a lifetime. They will never, ever have that taken away from them. So as much as the government might shut down your business, as much as you may lose everything that's in your account right now, if you have the ability, the confidence, the certainty, and the skill to sell, ain't nobody taking that away from you. You can go out and sell something else tomorrow. You can go and build another business again. And I know that's harsh. I know you might say, but I've worked so hard on my business. I don't want to start over. We start over every day. Every time you open your eyes, you're starting over. That is life. The reason why we go to bed at night is because we end one chapter, we wake up the following morning because we're starting a new one. And if we're so attached to not wanting to start over, we will never have the bounce back ability. I love that word. We'll never have the bounce back ability to come back from stress, to come back from failure. Some things are going to happen that aren't your fault. Yeah? A lot of things are going to be outside of your control. There is so much happening within your own body right now. Like, you talk about control. Yeah, but I want to have control, Pete. It's not fair. It's not fair that the government are closing my business. So what? So what they're closing your business? So what that's out of your control? Yeah, but we should have control. So what? That's what I say to you. So freaking what? You know how much is happening in your body right now that you have no control over? Right now, as I'm speaking, your body's creating 250,000 new immune cells every single second. You create over 10 litres of digestive fluid every single day. There's around about 32 billion individual activities happening within your body right now, and you have no control over it. When you drive in your car, you want to control everybody else. You want to control their driving. That's why you beep the horn. But you can't control what that person's doing in their car to your right. You can't control what the 3 cars are doing to your left. You cannot control almost everything. Look around you. Open your eyes. Observe the world that you live upon. You control almost nothing. But you're okay with it. You don't have a massive panic and anxiety attack because you can't control what the group are doing in the coffee shop that are sat on the other side of the room. You don't go into meltdown because you can't control the fact that what your liver is up to right now, or your kidneys. I mean, you delegated that at the beginning of your life. You gave it away to them. Like, you're like, okay, kidneys, like, don't you trust that your kidneys will get it done? You don't even want all that control anyways. Can you imagine if your unconscious just said to you today, I've had enough of making your heart beat 60 beats per minute for an entire lifetime. You have to do it consciously now. Consciously, you make your heart beat, you make your liver work. You create all these immune cells. You do these 32 billion activities per second. Would you want that control? Do you want that control? No, you don't. So here's the good news. Get comfortable that you don't control a lot. Not even a lot. It's not even the right way to say it. Get comfortable that you're already comfortable not controlling most of your life. What's happening around you. There's no point getting irate. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me started. I get it. What the government are doing, I believe, my personal belief, And by the way, I'm not going to unfriend you because you have a different belief to me. What I believe that the government are doing right now is freaking wrong. It's wrong what they're doing. But I'm certainly not going to... The best way that I can help my customers, the best way that I can help myself right now is to help myself. And I don't mean in a negative way. But I mean by control, as Kat said right now, right? Control the controllables. So, okay, so let me look at these basic things. Number one, get totally on top. So I've just done a 10-day juice cleanse. I finished 3 days ago. Get in control of my fitness. Look after my own mindset. What do I feed my mind each day? What do I do? What do I consume versus what do I create? The moment that I'm consuming more than I create, I know that I've got a problem. You know, people think that they need rest, that it restores them. Watching TV, watching Netflix, consuming, being entertained. But do you know how much energy that takes away from us? Do you know how much energy it takes to consume? There's a reason why Facebook calls it a news feed, because it's constantly feeding you. It's feeding you and conditioning you to believe the BS that's on your news feed. And because it's your peers, because it's the people you decided to add as friends, you decided to add them. You accepted their friend request. And because you decided to accept that friend request, Facebook's turning around and saying, hey, it's not our fault you feel negative. You chose to accept these friends into your life, and you're the one that's consuming and the news feed. The moment you consume more than you create, you're basically fucked. Excuse my language. This is your time to create. The world doesn't need more leaders right now. That's cliche as hell. What the world needs now is more creators. More people who are willing to create. More people who are able to do something for their marketplace. You got something? By the way, if you have something that makes your clients' lives better, or really truly helps people, if you're a true expert in something, put it in the comments. Say me. Yeah? Say me. Yeah, put your hand up. Hit the love button. Okay? Whether you're watching the replay or catching this live. If there's something that you do to make your clients' lives better, this is what you need to do right now. You need to own it. You need to step into that driver's seat, and first of all, when you take a seat in that driver's seat, be grateful. You know why? Because so many people, they don't feel they've got that. They're totally lost. Totally and utterly lost. Maybe they don't have the wisdom. Maybe they've not had the opportunity to learn. Maybe they're just starting out their career, so they're just figuring things out. I feel sorry for the 18, 19-year-olds right now. The next generation. Damn, they're the people I feel sorry for. You know why? Because just getting started. They're just starting their careers. They're desperate for people that can make a difference. Absolutely, Susanna. I said this in my YouTube video 3 days ago. The window of opportunity is the biggest it's ever been in the history of our lifetime, and possibly for the next 50 years. I don't see another opportunity ever coming up as big as right now. Today. I don't mean tomorrow. I don't mean in 6 months. I mean today and for the next 6 months. There is not less money in circulation. There is simply a redistribution of wealth. And if we are simply panicking and in the passenger seat and thinking, I don't know what to do, blah, 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 well, just lean into what you're good at. Right? I know I'm good at one thing, teaching people how to sell like crazy. That's what I'm good at. So I'm trusting that, and I'm leaning fully into that. We're launching some things at the end of this month that I'm extremely excited about. I'll share this now as an unofficial announcement. Last week of this month, I'm doing a sales survival challenge. It's going to be free. Freaking hell, it's going to change some people's lives. I'm leaning fully into that. So make sure you're on that sales challenge with me. If you want to sell to companies, you want to sell to individuals, you want to make a difference in your industry, you need to be on that sales survival challenge, because right now it's about survival. And it is survival of the fittest. Now, don't get me wrong, you can do that in an unethical manner. You can do it and you can take. But I don't believe that now that everything's so transparent that the buyer behavior has changed. Now the customer is the one making the decisions of how a market moves. And the reason why I say that is because of all the the reviews. So we buy through reviews, we buy through social proof. Look at this. I'm on Facebook, just on my personal page. I'm able to create a live, in like literally just decide I want to go live, and 5 seconds later I'm going live. So I don't think you can build a business through manipulation like that anymore. And would you want to? But the reality is, if you've got something that makes people's lives better, now's the freaking time to do it. Like literally, what are you waiting for? Grab hold of the opportunity, stay visible. We can't change what we do not have control of, but we can control our own destiny. Freaking right, Kat. Kat's been on fire. Kat had to shut down her business, the physical element of her business. She had never sold a thing online. Now she's crushing it. Literally. Yeah, I get messages from Kat, WhatsApp, almost every day, Monday to Friday. She's changing her clients' lives, making a difference with them because she's stepped into the driver's seat and she's taken true ownership. If there was ever a time for you to take ownership in your life, it is today. Said with complete empathy.